going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
I love that little end clip where it's just like eating popcorn
Yeah,
in the
that's
tower. You know where that was taken? That was taken in the final moments on Stadia of Destiny 2.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's
just eating the
amazing.
popcorn there. I was waiting to be booted. What times. Welcome to Cloud&Console episode 89. We are coming at you. Welcome, Nads. Hope you are doing well, good sir. We
Yes.
are the Cloud&Console, the podcast that dives deep into the world of gaming. So join the two Canadian hosts, Rudiggz and Nads, as they share their personal interests, their passions, everything about gaming. So without that big intro, let's get into it. Today is episode 89. We're approaching triple digits, 100, almost there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, Nads, for leveling up the podcast for the 89th time. Wayo.
Yes.
But yeah, what have you been getting into this week? What's in the gaming world?
Well, I've been playing a little bit of Destiny 2 as usual, just going back to that game. I did the seasonal activity, just catching up. Tried to get my unturned warlock to 1810 because, like, for some reason, I cannot get the extra piece of armor. So, and yeah, I just been playing some Destiny 2, doing the story, doing some activity there and there. Interesting thing happened this week on the story. You learn more about the witness origin and where she came from, and it was quite interesting. If you watch it, it just showed that she was part of a race that got the traveler, got the light power or whatever it was, and they got greedy and wanted to extract more from the what you call it, the traveler, and then from there they became the darkness, I guess. So yeah, it's an interesting video. Go watch it. Go do the activity and see the nice little video. Other than that, I've played some Breath of the. I go back to Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I completed the game. Was it this week or last week? And then I've just been going around, finishing some side quests, collecting all the armor, and just, like, fooling around basically. Uh, it's a lot of fun. Just playing with different weapon and just building up my arsenal. So yeah, I just
Nice,
can't wait
nice.
for a DLC or something like that, right?
Get
Yeah.
those Raid Shadow Legends. They
Yeah,
have the best commercials.
I've been playing a lot of raids. Yeah. Now like I got a good team. I got like some good character in there, so I'm building up slowly. It's a fun little game. It's like a idle game. I can play in the background, and you don't need to worry about. So that's good. But that's
Well,
pretty
shout
much
out
it.
to people in chat. Thanks for stopping on by. Ray, the gaming cyborg. Hope you're doing well, good sir. There's no stream for Ray tonight. He's working on some new concept coming in the pipeline, so be sure to tune into his socials for that. Bliss, what's going on? What's up, Canadian gamer gods? Well, uh, I would
Thanks.
say we fall just short of that, but thank you for the compliment. Hope you're doing well, Bliss. I saw you in that From Software chat, so you must be gaming on some of that good stuff. Maybe back into the Dark Souls. Who knows? Bliss is always jumping into those Dark Souls games. And Callie Drew Avows, what's going on, good sir? On that Diablo grind, working that rogue, getting him up into level 20. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Go back to your Necromancer. Necromancer's the class. That's the one I'm rocking. And Wilson, what's going on? He just hit his Paragon table, so he's rocking some Diablo, hanging out in chat. Thanks for
Nice.
stopping on by. And then
Oh.
for me, I've just been gaming on some Diablo.
Hmm.
Um, I had a stream early on the week as well. We played some Tears of the Kingdom. I did a huge. That's the thing with that game, man. You get so sidetracked, right? I'm just
Yeah.
going off. My whole point of the stream was to unlock the fourth golden fairy or the great fairy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, and it took me 2 hours to do it because I just kept getting sidetracked. Now I'm fighting a boss in the sky. Now I'm doing this, and that over here. I'm building this tank just for fun to roll around in. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I have a lot of fun. I'm gonna be doing that again on Monday, and then Destiny 2 with the clan this week. Oh my gosh, we hit a
Yeah.
wall, did we not? Oh my goodness.
No, it's just yeah, it was painful, let's say. We definitely hit a wall there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happens. I feel like sometimes you just like get to a point where like you're just having some difficulty passing through, and then like maybe next
Yeah.
week when we do it, we can finish it. Yeah.
Oh, not rocking Diablo. Yeah, I was experiencing the same thing. It's so buggy right now. We actually completed a dungeon together, wouldn't let us into the boss room. And then another dungeon, we just froze right before it. So it's actually going to be going down until Wednesday.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so yeah, you won't actually be able to play it until then. So if you're a Diablo player, that's why you can't get in. There was actually a DDoS attack earlier this week, which just sounds crazy to me. I guess
Uh,
Lilith is getting her revenge from the depths, and Lilith is the main devil lady. But
Yes,
yeah, a lot of fun happening there. A lot of awesome stuff.
that's crazy. That
I'll
like
have to be looking into something new to game next week. Maybe get back into some Zelda, but we'll see. We'll decide on the flip of a coin at that
yeah.
point. So why don't we jump into a little bit of Destiny before we get into our main bit of news chunk?
Yes, yes, for sure. So, for this week, there's not much with Destiny 2. Again, just the storyline continuing. But like for Zur is currently in the EDZ. Yeah, that's right. Just double checking my head. And then also what he sells the Jade Rabbit, a good scout rifle, perfect for PvP. If you don't have it, go get it. For the hunter, you sell the Warm Us Crown. Again, a very good exotic for the hunter. when you dodge, you refill a portion of your health and shield. Just perfect for when you finish like killing someone and someone else appear. You just dodge, reload your weapon, and get a little bit of health boost. Has a total of 66, so it's very good. Go check it out. For the Titan, you got the Heart of Inmost Light. Very good exotic also for overall, like all for your grenade and stuff like that. It just replenish everything. A total of 68. For the Warlock, we got the Phoenix Protocol with a total of 66. Again, very good piece of exotic for a well. And all the rest of the armor are in the low 60s to high 60s, so worth checking out if you still like working on the build or something like that. I feel now it's so available to have like good piece of armor, it's just crazy. Also, if you go to the Elm and get like armor piece, you get eye stat roll, so it's just crazy. It's easy to get like their perfect roll now. Um, Other than that, some piece of news like the on the twid this week, again quite small. Gonna cover it up with this picture. So basically you got two things, the get fishing and the loot. So basically they're mentioning that there's this quest you can start. You gotta fish a lot of fish. uh you get it from Hawthorne, and basically people identify that you get an exotic fish at some point, which is part of an exotic quest that's time gated right now. So quite interesting. I did that part. I got the exotic fish and I went into the deep dive and commune with the statue of zebra rat. Hopefully to get like the exotic weapons can be dropping soon. From my understanding, you need like a total of 4 exotic fish. They're not too bad. It's not like RNG very bad. Like it took me maybe uh, 15 minutes of fishing to get the exotic fish. So at least it's like giving it to you after a while. I know other than that, it's very hard to get any exotic or even legendary fish. But hey, that's just it. Other than that, you got Bungie Day coming up on the 7th of July. So they're going to have a giving festival. It's going to be starting on the 6th of July at 10 a.m. PST. It's going to be feature stream. So we'll see what's going to happen there. That's going to be interesting. Maybe some stuff that we can earn and we can win. So let's check it. They're gonna be posting something on June 28th with all the full details. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's
Okay.
the twid. There's like some fixes and some video of the week. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Very short
The
week.
good doctor is in the house. Hey, Mr.
Hey.
Spaceman. He also plays some Destiny 2, so we should also try to get him on a raid as well. Would
Yeah,
be
no,
awesome, Mr.
I'll be more
Spaceman.
than
We
happy.
are a good time to transition and let everybody know.
Hmm.
Cloud and Console is moving our time slot. What? Yes. Check us out. We're going to be announcing on Twitter. You can catch us on the weekends, 11 a.m. Yeah, we're going to be coming at you a different time. Hopefully, it works out for everybody. But be looking for us out on socials. And now,
Yes.
after that being said, sorry, Bungie, I'm not going to waste my time fishing. And Bliss, I'm with you. I'm
Yeah,
with
I
you.
totally get it. You know what I've been doing? I just been holding the E button and just fishing while playing some Raid Shadow Legends. So there we go. Just like it's so yeah, it's one of those things that it's like, God damn it, Bungie, why did you include fishing? Yeah,
Yeah, they
feel like
had
a
to.
lot of waste. Yeah, it had to for some reason.
It's on the MMO bucket list.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing it's only a season. I hope they just gonna remove that at the end of the year, and we're not gonna hear about fishing ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to find more time for Destiny 2. Too many good games. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know Spaceman is on Final Fantasy. He was also
Ooh,
posting about Miles Morales, which was a heart jerker. So, lots of great games. And I can't
awesome.
wait for Armored Core coming around the corner. But, oh, wow.
Yep.
So, why don't we get into our newsroom over there?
Yes.
So, let's
Sounds
flip on over there.
sounds.
That's right. We have top quality graphics here in the newsroom. So let's cover some GeForce Now stuff this week. As you
Yes.
know, GeForce Now is the pinnacle in cloud gaming experiences, providing you multiple options to jump in. You got free tier, you got priority tier, which delivers great RTX. You're getting about the 2000 series performance. Game looks flawless. And then you have the ultimate tier coming in at the 80 super pods, and just absolutely a ridiculous experience with overdrive modes, path tracing, the works.
Mhm.
So really cool stuff. If you haven't tried it before, be sure to check out geforcenow.com. And I just shared the same screen that I am looking at. Where is the GeForce Now blog? So we have a quick little update here. Age of Empires 3 joins GeForce Now. They're really collecting all of their Age of Empires. So we talked last week about Age of Empires, a previous one joining. This is just giving you an update that they continue to add the whole series behind them, as
Mhm.
well as Conquer Blade is coming. We got a whole bunch of other games. Park Beyond is the game you see seeing behind me here. Rainbow Six Extraction, the Steam version. So if you're interested in these games, feel free to check them out. For me, none of these stand out as must plays. The Extraction game is well done. I will say we did have some fun playing that back and forth for a week or two.
Yep.
But yeah, have you had any experience with any of these games other than obviously Age of Empires, which is a classic?
No, the Alien Dark Descent, I actually have a friend playing it right now. It's like a horror type of game, and he's loving it. So that's a pretty good game to look at. Graphically, it's very appeasing. But yeah, just go check it out. Age of Empire, like yes, I have a lot of experience with that. The older version, but not the newer version. I'll be interested to check out the graphic upgrade.
Even GeForce Now knows they don't have that much news because this was
Yeah.
the the tweet from last week. So we've already answered that.
Uh,
But
oh
yeah, that's
yeah.
GeForce Now this week. What's up, Maker of Chaos, coming in the door? And Kelson plays that game almost every day. The Age of Empires. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. He's a big Age of Empires fan.
Mhm.
What news is this, Nads? After the GeForce Now news, we're getting into another cloud gaming platform may make its resurrection.
Ooh.
Son of Stadia. Google may resurrect parts of the tech for instant YouTube games. That's right, people. We may see Stadia resurrect as pieces of it. Well, as Paul Tassi is saying here, that they're going to be using the tech for instant YouTube games. A new report from the Wall Street Journal says that Google may once again be dipping back into video games with YouTube integration. Now, this is what they should have done from the start. YouTube is
Mhm.
such a strong brand, and just plug in games would have just made sense. Simply how they
Mhm.
plug in movies. Uh, but yeah, this looks like a play for AAA gaming market with
Mhm.
Stadia. Impressive cloud tech. It failed, but with YouTube, I could really see it growing. It already has that base audience, and I feel like they should
Mhm.
have just done this off of the bat. Of course, we don't know all of the details, exactly what games. It was just simply released from this article that there's hints that they may be getting into the gaming world with integration into YouTube.
And you know what it is? It might be just getting that feature. Like I noticed like a few places they're talking about the YouTube is testing the online game. So I think it's just, yeah, like you said, they bring back that feature because it was a very good feature really. If you could join someone on YouTube, like a streamer, just to play the game as they were playing, like the idea was there, right? So there was like a lot of good feature that they can bring back.
Yeah. So, I mean, here we have it. Stadia was in the news the past week using testimony in the FTC Microsoft case. Purportedly, the evidence about the FTC, what about competitiveness, they sort of tried to contribute it to Stadia's failure. So that's why they appeared in the FTC case, proposedly. But yeah, we may see it. YouTube gaming, instant YouTube gaming. So there you have it. There's
That's funny.
news about it. We could see it. Yeah, Stadia should have been baked into YouTube from day one. What a missed opportunity. I knew it's such a missed opportunity.
That's crazy, huh? We like even though it's been like close, like we still hear about it coming back, just for pieces of the tech, right? So
I mean, I hope we don't start reporting on YouTube gaming. Oh, well, we're Cloud&Console, so we're everything gaming. But I could see it happening. Netflix getting into it. Why not YouTube gaming? They already got movies, all that.
yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
Other than that, we got a delay I wanted to go over in
oh
case
yeah.
everyone was expecting some Immortals of Avium. I have news that we're delayed until August 22nd. So everybody who was big fans of this game, this was like the first person magic sort of game, if you
Mhm.
remember from the showcase, but that's hitting a delay. So just keep that in mind if you
Mhm.
were looking out for that one.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of delay on games. It's a very common habit that developer do, or like it just since COVID, they got that habit of delaying like game. They want to make sure it's properly done. So I'm more than happy if the game release and it's perfectly done. I'm happy.
Oh, Maker coming in with the hot news. I hear that this new YouTube feature. So that's interesting calling it a feature because that's essentially what it is. They're adding gaming onto YouTube. Will not be using the Stadia tech. Interesting. I wonder what kind of tech they would be using instead. It's more designed around browser games, like how Facebook does their games.
Mm,
It's curious as to why they would ditch check. It's like such proof of concept. You know, it
mhm.
worked well. Why wouldn't they go with what they know works well? Maybe it
Yeah.
costs more. Maybe there's a more cost effective way. Maybe they're not getting into AAA games. Maybe it's going to be low browser type
Hmm.
games. Hey, Crow Resin. Thanks for coming on in. Diablo's going to be down for the next 2 days. Oh, I was getting my grind on, working on my character. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you're doing well. I beat my first nightmare dungeon. I took on the butcher with Wilson and Rouster, and we took them down. Oh, it's been a good time.
Nice.
I want to get into one more thing before our main story.
Hmm.
Um, just pumping up the hype just a little bit here, more of just a picture. And if you want to check it out, the Armored Core reveal is out there. There's so many videos. Actually, yeah, I think we covered this in the last
Yeah.
podcast, but I'm
It
super
looks
hyped about it.
amazing. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
And who knows, it may be available on YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh, this game to me is looking like one of these amazingly just fun experiences where you're just blown away by the visuals and just have fun roaming around on a mech. Be sure to check out all of the new reveals that they've been launching. Now that we've seen people play the game, there is a lot more information than there was 2 weeks ago. So be sure to get in, get your deep dives if you're a big fan of the From Software. Uh, yes, Armored Core is not going to be co-op, but this year's games have been incredible. Yes, it's been a great year for games. Really, we're getting Starfield's coming up. We're getting Armored Core.
Yeah.
We got Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Final Fantasy, like just off the top of my head, I can just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That Horizon Forbidden West DLC was really cool. Hogwarts, like the
Mhm.
list goes on for great games this year for sure.
Yeah, that definitely. Hopefully, Starfield is still coming out this year. We'll have to
Yeah.
see.
Well, do I have any? Oh, some Xbox games. You know,
Yes.
because do you have Game Pass still? Just asking.
Good question.
I don't have Game Pass, but I'm waiting for Game Pass to give me a reason to come back.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think with
Starfield.
PC integration, Starfield for sure, that'll be a great reason to come back, give it a try. Here we have some new games coming to Game Pass this week. We have Need for Speed, The Bookwalker, Bramble, Fist. Let's see, Bramble. I've heard of that one. I know it's been a great one. Arcade Paradise, a lot of fun. I think we got to see that on Stadia, if I'm not mistaken. And then Need for Speed is always wicked. And then some
Yeah.
games leaving. We got Match Point Tennis, Empire of Sin, DJ Max, Elijah, Omara, and Road 96. So be sure to check those games out if you like to play everything before it leaves.
Mm. I remember playing a lot of Need for Speed before. Now I feel like a lot of the racing game is repeating itself, but the franchise of Need for Speed as they develop a little bit more. I feel like it's not like the same racetrack or stuff like that. So that's good to hear.
Yes, Spaceman, cancel game of the year. This is the year of the games for sure. Last thing before we take some dive into the Nintendo Direct. Not cool. Again, I've seen this for the second time, actually around a PlayStation 5 focus game. We have Final Fantasy 16 being review bombed. They need to find some way to stop this because honestly, from what I've seen, it's an absolutely phenomenal game. Gameplay on point. The fun is there, multiple powers, visuals. The bosses look epic. I know sometimes you're just running around fighting animals, a little bit linear, but there's no reason to like go and bomb it for reviews. So we see that happening here. So if you played the game, make sure to go over to Metacritic and give it a nice little review over
Oh
there if
yeah.
you've been enjoying it. Yeah, people are bombing it, giving it 0, saying it's some sort of conspiracy. I don't get it. I heard that it was because of the sort of whitewash of all the characters, that there's not really any color based characters. Like everybody is white, basically,
Oh.
is what I've heard. And that's why it's getting review bombed. But it's a little insane, and I'm sure it just hurts the developers. And like you got to understand, the developers in Japan, like that's what they see around them growing up. Like I feel like Japan is not like this multicultural hub of all of these different people. However, I've never
Yeah,
been there, so I'm not going to talk too much on it.
that's crazy. I didn't know about that. Like, people just like taking it on a video game that's been worked on for years, and it's like, Oh, good. I thought it would be like they're bombing it because of all the previous game that Square Enix released that was like shit, but like Final Fantasy, it's their thing, right?
Crow Resin actually playing today Diablo. It froze twice on me in 1 hour trying to play with Wilson earlier. So I think I don't know. It's just being a little bit buggy right now, but I look forward to after the patches and hopefully everything's going to be running squeaky clean. Final Fantasy 16 has been really good so far. Just definitely deserving of its high scores. Yeah, it's getting an 88 based on the reviewer scores. Then we have playing Final Fantasy 16 and enjoying every single part of it.
Mhm.
And then Crow is saying PC is fine. Yeah, us here in the console world are struggling. Maybe that's where the updates are happening.
Yeah.
And then, oops. People looking for reasons to bash it. I haven't seen many Japanese characters in the game. Yeah, exactly. Not my personal game of the year so far, but haven't beaten Final Fantasy 16 yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a long
It's a
game.
tough one.
Mhm.
And there's so many other games. Like, what's going to happen with Spider-Man? What's going to happen? Is Armored Core going to be something that really comes from left field and blows it out? I mean, they won with Elden Ring.
Mhm.
Are they going to do it again? Or Nintendo? Tried
Yeah.
and true. Is Zelda really going to take it home with their master of a freaking game?
Yeah. It's definitely a very good game.
All right. And now, because Nads and I both didn't watch the Nintendo Direct, I think we're going to take a look at some of these awesome games that came out. And this one I know you'll want to see. Do you want to see the actually, you may not even know what this reveal is, so I'm
Oh,
just gonna do it for you, and you're
it's
gonna
gonna be
enjoy
a
it.
surprise.
Yeah, you're gonna be revealed here. Well, I can't play with noise, so or else we'll get pulled. But do you
Yeah.
remember this game? Do you see what's happening?
Yeah. Is that Paper Mario or something like that?
No, it's not Paper Mario. This is a game I definitely played back on the Super NES, and it was a lot of fun when I was growing up.
Mario's
You may not have played this because it was. Do you remember
RPG.
this?
Yeah, it was Paper Mario before. Oh no, no, they came out with
This is
RPG like
before
that.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, that's
This is
true.
before. This is Super
Uh,
Mario RPG. They had this back on the Super NES, and it was a turn-based combat, and there was 9 worlds, remember?
yeah, that's funny. They're going
So,
back to that. Turn-based RPG, Mario Brothers.
yeah, this is going to be a big one for them.
hmm
They strategically pick their remakes. See, this is the turn-based. Uh,
hmm
did you ever play this the original
No,
one on
I
Super NES?
didn't play this one, but I remember seeing it. Yeah, that's
Oh,
funny.
this is going to be real easy to run on the Switch. I mean, it's going to
Yeah,
be low demand in my mind.
yeah. But maybe like the upgraded graphic.
And no matter who wins Game of the Year, people will not be happy, says the Spaceman. And you could not be more right with that statement. Mario RPG is a stroll in nostalgia lane. It definitely is for me. I remember playing this, getting to the castle. And as a kid, the platforming aspect can be daunting, so that turn-based combat actually like brought me more into it. It was like the perfect time and the only time I really enjoyed turn-based combat. Look at that, Square Enix.
Mm. Yeah, they use the best for that, right? For RPGs. So that's quite interesting. There's like a
Yep,
couple different
yep.
game, I guess, coming out.
The
Oh,
Princess Peach game? I never even knew this existed. What?
no, that's new.
I didn't know they
That's
were
a
making
good.
a Princess Peach game.
That's good. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Change it
It
up.
looks
There you
like
go.
kind of a cozy game, to be honest. I wonder if
hmm
that's the direction they're gonna go in.
Yeah. I don't know.
They visually enhanced Luigi's Mansion. So that's cool. Oh, this is a good one. So if you're bored out there, and want a good local trilogy, Nads, on your Nintendo Switch,
Oh yeah.
the Arkham trilogy is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was a Peach game for Nintendo DS. Spaceman says,
Oh.
that's cool. That I wonder that must be a remake then if they're bringing it to the
Mm.
Switch like that, and a
Mm.
lot of remakes showing up. Yeah, this really does look like the remake sort of showcase here, but bringing all of the Arkham series to the Nintendo Switch, that's got to be pretty big feat. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, these games were held high. I mean, if I just was locked to the Switch, I would definitely be getting into all of these. All the DLC, one complete package. Wow. And it looks
Crazy.
fantastic,
Yeah,
to be
it
honest,
looks
for
pretty.
Switch.
That's crazy. Like,
But yeah,
yeah, the
again.
Nintendo Switch is a powerhouse.
We also have Gloomhaven, so this looks to be a turn-based game. Oh,
Mhm.
Nads, you're going to be wanting to play this with 40 new tracks. Just Dance 2023.
Yeah, sure.
They dropped this at the Ubisoft.
Yeah. Direct
Oh,
or
yeah, the
no?
Ubisoft Direct. The Forward, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Hot Wheels
Oh yeah, that was like
2. I
their
swear we just got Hot Wheels
two.
1, but that
Oh
was maybe
really?
on the Stadia thing. This, I remember it was fun to play when we all had it.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun to play like as a group. We're
So
playing
this
on
is actually a new
Stadia too.
game that they're releasing
Oh,
on
there you go. You
Nintendo
can make
Switch,
your
so that's
own
good to see.
track. That's pretty sweet.
More turn-based Dragon Quest. Are you a big fan of Dragon Quest?
Yeah, I play a lot of Dragon Quest before. Are they redoing them
Yeah.
all or something?
It's called The Dark Prince.
Mm.
So is this may be a new adventure
Yeah, it's a new
we're
one.
looking at?
Hmm.
The graphics is obviously hard to tell, but Nintendo, it's kind of looks like
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom in a way. It's giving me vibes.
Yeah, it's the original graphic. I think the one of the most recent game they made it like way better graphic, where this one's like, oh, you create an army for battle. Okay. You
Yeah.
capturing them. Oh my god, it's like
Oh, what?
it's like
What?
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon. How are they
Exactly.
doing that?
Yeah,
That's
well,
insane.
it's
So
Nintendo, so they just Dragon Quest
Dragon Quest
Monster.
monsters. They just
Yeah,
did a Nintendo or a Pokemon rip from their own
exactly.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's funny.
That's an interesting move. I was not expecting that. Oh, here's a cool aspect. A brand new game. We have Pikmin 4.
Big man. Oh yeah, that game is funny. I've played it before. It's like a funny game.
Looks like we have co-op in it as
Oh yeah.
well. Yeah, Pikmin to me, I never really got too much into it. It would seem to be like a resource sort of survival gathering game.
It's a
There was not a lot of
puzzle-like game.
yeah. Is a
But
puzzle mostly?
yeah, you had to use the Pikmin to move object and stuff like that, and go through the area, get to the next area. And like every game, every level like got you a part of your ship because you were trying to leave or something like that.
Oh wow, the Pikmin turn or the monsters turn evil. Glow Pikmin.
Oh, a new Pikmin. Okay,
Ah.
maybe it's attracting the monster.
Oh yeah, you gotta use this strategically. Okay, so that was
Uh,
kind of the combat. Ah,
yeah,
interesting. Yeah, it's a different take on gaming, and so I don't hate
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? We have the Metal Gear Solid the collection. So you're
Oh,
getting
wow.
all three, the old school ones. Oh my
Sniper
gosh.
bat. Yeah. Jesus.
I do not remember those ones. I didn't know
The
that they
Game
came out.
Boy.
Like,
Yeah,
wasn't these okay? These are the ones I remember.
this
Yeah,
those were like on PlayStation and the Xbox,
and
I think.
Snake Eater. Yeah, I
Yeah.
played this one.
So the other one we saw, they were like on Game Boy, like this one.
Yeah, this one.
It's a Game
Metal
Boy
Gear.
one.
Metal. So this is the whole Game Boy.
Uh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. And Snake's Revenge, all on Game Boy.
You can look at the graphic.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, this
Uh,
is the game I was telling you to check out as well. We have Vampire
uh,
Survivor.
yeah, it's
This is
a
that
game available.
addicting one.
It's a game available on your phone, and also on PC on Steam. A lot of people loving it. I play a game similar to that. You just like surviving Horde, and you just like level up your character and stuff like that. That's funny.
Well, now it's available on Switch.
Nice.
We have a new Wario game. That's interesting.
Oh, I don't know what's this one.
So it's Wario is all about mini games.
Oh, oh, the okay, I see. I was like Wario.
But this
Oh yeah.
this
It's
is obviously holding the controller and doing these mini game things. It's so strange when you play them, but
yeah, it's a party game. That's what it is.
yeah.
It's just funny. Wario, where move it. Interesting.
Oh, and we have some new amiibos, and then we're gonna get into the big announcement, the big drop. So some amiibos
Oh.
for your collection. They got a Ganondorf and a Zelda with the Master
Cool.
Sword.
Mm-hmm.
And now the big announcement. Hey, Simply Pwned Gaming! Thanks for coming by.
Hello.
Spoiler: Rudiggz shows up in the Flash. Thanks, Callie. And then Spaceman wants an update to Dragon Quest 12. Oh, and there we go. Here's the big announcement that they did at the show. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, that's Mario Maker, isn't it?
No, this is a brand new
Oh,
game called Mario Wonder. Super
Oh,
Mario
okay.
Wonder. So it's basically they're bringing the platforming, they're giving it a 2.5D spin to it, and they're giving Super Mario what I want to say is Kirby-esque powers. You see, there's a brand new flower.
Oh. It looks like he turned high with that flower. Everything's moving, everything's glowing. I don't know.
And look
What
at
the
that.
hell?
It's like this is major hallucinations. And then
Oh
he's
my
in the
God. What the hell?
and look at that. He transforms into a rock.
Yeah.
They've really just evolved the 2D side scroll platformer, I find. And a Wonder Seed, so this is what you're looking through, but Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Interesting.
Look at that. You can be Luigi, you can be Peach, you can be Toad, everyone's favorite. Oh, even the brunette Peach.
What? Like
And you
it's
can play
like
co-op.
it make me think of the oh yeah, you can play co-op. Make me you know what? Make me think of Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yoshi.
Yoshi's in there. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy.
Oh. So this again is oh wow, look at a giant Mario. But a game, again, a party game really brings the nostalgia of the Super Mario fun that is the 2D side scroll. I'm sure there's a lot of great level design into this one. There's nothing but hard work that goes into all these Nintendo titles for sure. This plumber does eat mushrooms after all. Oh yes, in the movie.
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so this is what I was going to show. Look at this. Look at this power up here.
The
This is a
cherry.
Kirby situation.
Oh my God. What the
Look at that,
hell?
he became
He's
an
an
elephant.
elephant. Oh,
Yeah.
absorb water now. You can spray water. Yeah, like you said, it's like almost like a Kirby twist to it. That's funny. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I was more of a
Kirby.
fan of the 3D Marios than the 2D ones. Absolutely.
Mm.
Super Mario 64 was awesome, but however, Sunshine I couldn't get hooked into. I still got to jump into Universe and give that a try. But 64 will always stand out in my mind. But to me, one of the best ones in my childhood was Super Mario World. The one where you
Mm.
had the feather, when you had Yoshi. That side scrolling was a great one for me. What
Yeah,
about
that was.
yourself? What was the Super Mario that stands out for you?
I think I want to say Super Mario. Fuck, what was it? It was on the Game Boy. Super Mario Brother 2 on the Game Boy. I play a lot of that game.
The one that
There's
was completely different than any other Mario?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's a side scroller though, but like it was on the Game Boy. I remember playing so much. And yes, on the Nintendo 64 definitely that was my first game to play on the Nintendo 64. That was an amazing game. Everything was in 3D. That was like, oh my God, it's crazy. But yeah, got to love those games. They made so many, right? It's just crazy.
yeah, and I was saying the reason SPG says the transfiguration on display that's beyond mushrooms. Well, I'm thinking the idea is mushrooms are legal in Japan, actually, magic mushrooms. They made them illegal when they had the Olympics and they had a bunch of tourists come in. But previous to that, you could go and buy shakes of magic mushrooms, drink it down at the store. So that's where all this craziness comes from. They're like, oh, an Italian plumber eats flowers and magic mushrooms. They were
Hmm.
all hallucinating while designing this game. And that's the truth of how Super Mario was made. Magic
Yeah,
mushrooms. You
magic
heard it here.
mushroom. That's funny.
All right. Well, let's get into some clips now since we went over
Mhm.
the Nintendo Direct. We got Oh, no, no, no. Before clips, I want you to tell me, and people in the chat, feel free to jump in as well. You can only pick 3. No
Mhm.
explanations. Oh my goodness.
Um, Zelda, Fallout. Uh, I'm looking at all of them, make sure I cover
I
them
know
all.
it's so hard. It's so
Mm.
hard to pick. Um
Uh, the third one, oh my God, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think maybe Resident Evil. Zelda, Fallout, Resident Evil. Yeah.
yeah, let me try to do this one. And then we'll go graphics and then we'll take that away. There we go. So we have some people coming in. Oh, Super Mario RPG. Yeah, Windstar, it's gonna be awesome. Psilocybin medications are in development. Absolutely. I love mushrooms in my salad, says Ray. Oh, Ray, you're a crazy one. Double D Wilson butt salad. SPG throws in the Mass Effect, Fallout, and Zelda. Wayo, great
Mhm.
shout out. Great shout out. Mass
That's
Effect was a great
awesome.
one.
Mhm.
Fallout and Zelda. Wow, yeah. Bliss is saying Bioshock and Halo. Bliss, I don't know if you saw there, it may be too blurry, but Dark Souls is on there. So
Oh,
how
is
could
it?
you not pick Dark Souls?
Well, he hasn't
Yeah, I
chose
know
his
you.
third one.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose it for you, Bliss. It's gonna be Dark Souls. And then Wilson says Spyro. Is Spyro on the list? Oh, I guess it
Yes.
is. Fallout and Mortal Kombat. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks everyone for jumping in and saying it. And Zelda and Halo Maker says, ooh, and he can't probably Final Fantasy.
Mm,
A good
yeah,
shout
it's a
out.
good.
Good shout out. Sorry, Nats. What did you say again? I got lost in.
I say Zelda, Fallout, and what was my last one?
Ooh, so you
Resident
picked
Evil.
Fallout
Yep,
and
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil. Oh, Resident Evil, really?
Yeah, they're like
I would.
I think like I go with the pick of different kind of game, right?
Yeah,
Fallout, you got the first person shooter experience story. Zelda, you got the adventure. and then Resident Evil, you got the horror. It's like 3 type of game I kind of like too, also.
I know. I would because it's the Adventures of Zelda. I don't know if that's the new. If that's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the
Oh
Kingdom,
yeah, I
I'm a
don't know.
1000% choosing that. But
Oh
otherwise,
yeah.
it's got to be Super Smash Bros. Like I love Super Smash Bros. And then Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't went
it's a
with the
hard list.
I didn't went with the exact game. I went with the franchise, I think. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's true.
hmm
All right, good shout out on the list. That was fun. I should try to get another one for next week.
Yeah, that's
Once I saw
awesome.
that, actually, shout out to Spaceman. I think I saw him retweet that image out, and I brought it in. So this was a clip from the last Grand Theft Auto races. Yeah, it's a good one. I picked that one as well. So this one, for sure, we ran into the butcher, and it was a showdown.
I need more time.
No! He's so close, guys. I'm running! He's chasing, like, if you could lead him towards the dead bodies, it would help me do damage.
Time to do that.
Uh-oh. There we go, there we go. Oh my!
Yeah, we did it. We took down the butcher.
That's awesome.
So that was a lot of fun. And then on top of that, I'm running. Yeah, that was a tense moment. We entered a nightmare dungeon, which is a more difficult dungeon, and then the butcher comes out of nowhere, and he's a random spawn in anything, in any
Yeah.
event, anywhere, and he just murderizes you.
Oh,
So
jeez.
that
That's
was
funny.
fun. Also, I want to show off. This is a pink taco victory. I like to throw those up here because they're little proud moments for me. I love when I airlock everybody and win. Always a good time. Yeah,
Nice.
we Among Us on Simply Pwned Gaming Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Always a good time. Everyone's always welcome, and we're just airlocking and gaslighting and having good times.
That's awesome.
All right, so that's all I have for
Mhm.
this week. How about yourself, Nads? Is there
Yeah.
any news stories I left out or anything that we've left unturned here this week?
Not that I can see. So, no, that's pretty much it for this week. This week was a very, very slow week, I found, in gaming. I know, like, we have the Nintendo Direct. I think everybody's doing like the usual June time frame is like release of like what's coming up for every console and stuff like that, and we already cover it all on this channel, so we're pretty up to date now. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
anything else that's gonna come up, but that's about it now.
Oh, Among Us is happening on Monday this week,
Oh,
so
there you go.
check it out. It's going to be happening tomorrow, and that will be at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you're around, want to jump into some Among Us, a lot of fun.
Yep.
On top of that, Cloud&Console will be moving its time slot, so look out for us at on the weekends at 11 in the morning Eastern. So other than that, thank you for coming on by. We'll see you next time on episode 90, where we may have a bit of an announcement. We'll see. And remember, we are all gamers in the game of life.
And avoid the little submarine.
Yeah, don't go in little subs. Thanks. That's a good warning. for everyone.
Oh,
Take care. Be safe.
good.
And thanks everyone for coming on by today. It was awesome.
Grove. 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 Why try to believe in me? Why try, do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me who finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as